My fellow Americans, I come to you today with a request, an ask, nay, I beg of you. I want to buy American Motors, and I want you to help me. And I'm serious. I am so serious, I put on this suit coat to prove how serious I am. I think the time is nigh. Right now is the perfect time for American Motors Corporation to rise from the ashes and become great again. As we focus on American production and American cars and not importing things from around the world, right now is the perfect time to bring back American Motors. And I think that I am the perfect person to do that. I would like to be the owner, CEO, president, head honcho, and man in charge of American Motors Corporation. We will source our steel from American manufacturers. That steel will be dug from American ground and processed by American hands. Our engines will be built here in America, and they'll be mostly V8s because America. We can make small, fun, enjoyable, economical, modifiable, repairable American cars. Anybody who's paid attention to the automotive industry right now knows that right now American car manufacturers don't have anything to compete with the Germans and the Asian car manufacturers in the medium and small car market and the sports car market. And that's where we're going to shine. At American Motors Corporation, we're going to build cars for the American working man. And that's what we're going to focus on, the American working man. We're going to build them with the American working man. We're going to sell them to the American working man. They're going to be raced by the American working man. And that's what we're going to be all about. Here at American Motors Corporation, we're going to see a brand new golden age. Like my jacket, golden age for American Motors. We're not going to build SUVs. We're not going to build trucks. We're going to focus on small and medium duty sedans and coupes. We're going to build some sports cars, and we're going to make them simple. We're going to make them so that you don't need to go buy specialty tools to fix your own car. So that you can plug into your car and figure out what's wrong to it. You don't need to have any kind of fancy diagnostic tools. You just need to have a laptop that you can plug into the car, and the car will tell you what is going on. Why would we do such a thing? Because you bought the car. You paid for it. You paid your greenbacks, your American dollars for that car, so you deserve the ability to repair it. You don't need to take it to some fancy schmancy dealership to fix it. You can fix it yourself. We'll sell you the parts. You fix it yourself. Get your own hands dirty. I know you want to. The American car manufacturers have gotten a little bit complicated. They've gotten a little bit too big for their britches, and I think right now is a great time to spin off the classic American brand of American Motors Corporation. And I think I've got a plan to do it. I'm going to start a Kickstarter campaign. I'm going to ask for government assistance because that's what American manufacturers do. I think it's a great idea. The government can lend me a couple $1 billion and I can build myself an automotive car manufacturing facility here in the American Midwest, where American cars have always been built. I'll source American workers, I'll source my American suppliers. We'll have so much America on these cars that we probably might even make the very first car, the AMC American. It'll come with a Made in America edition, stamped right on the side of it. It'll be so much America, you can't believe it. But you'll want to buy it. And I think it's a great idea. Now, how do I make this happen? Well, as I said, I want to start a Kickstarter campaign. I want to sell some t-shirts, I'm going to sell some posters, and I'm going to slowly build up the fundage to be able to buy American Motors Corporation. But before I can do that, I need Chrysler, Stellantis, Dodge, that whole family to agree that I need to be able to buy AMC. And I need to be able to buy it at a reasonable price so that I can put my millions and billions of dollars to go towards producing a good quality product for the American worker. I think it's a great idea. I think people really need to see this happen, and I am willing to be that person at the front, that person at the top that leads it into existence. I think I have a great idea here, and I believe that there are millions of you out there that believe that I think I could do this as much as I think I could do this. Yeah. I want to do this. I think it'd be a great thing. I think it'd be fantastic to see American Motors come back. It's a brand, it's a legendary brand. Unfortunately, it's disappeared over the years, and a lot of people who are going to watch this, if you're under the age of probably 40, probably don't even know AMC. You might know the Eagle, or maybe the AMX. You might know that Jeep came out of that branding. But otherwise, Most people don't know anything about the American Motors Corporation. And that's a sad thing. But right now, it would be awesome to see that come back. Now, is Chrysler going to sell that to me? Probably not. Would I love that? Maybe. But I think it would be really, really cool. And Stellantis, if you are interested in this conversation, I would definitely like to do this. I think we could get enough people on the internet to be involved in this and enough people motivated that this could actually be a viable thing. If you are willing to sell me the branding rights of AMC, and I don't even need necessarily to buy the names of the vehicles that you built in the past. I'll build something scratch. We'll start small. We'll start with hand-built American cars. I happen to know somebody that's involved in that kind of world, and I can learn some lessons from those guys, and we'll start from there. And I'm not joking about the fact that I want to build them in America with American parts, with American pieces and American V8s. Absolutely. I think you can absolutely make an efficient, fun, reliable, useful vehicle for a decent price to sell to American people. I don't want to put all of the interesting gadgets and gizmos and doohickeys and all that stuff. I don't want to do that. I want to build a car that is simple, that's fun, that's reliable, and it'll be a great representation of American motors coming back. Start on small cars and medium cars, target the Civics and the Accords and all of the Kias and all of the other manufacturers that build those kind of things. That's where I want to target first. And I want to build a sports car first. Not a crazy, gigantic, massive muscle car. I want to build a sports car first because I think that's a market that's really, really underserved right now, especially from American car manufacturers. I want to build something to compete in that small, light, fun sports car market. And I think there's definitely a value to be had there. But in order to do that first, I have to be able to buy the American Motors Corporation name. I have to have your buy-in on it. And I would love to take that meeting. This is the internet asking. The internet knows what it wants. The world wants to see American Motors come back. I want to be the person that brings back American Motors. I want to make American Motors great again. And I think I can. It's going to be a gigantic stretch. It's going to be a huge move to be able to do it. But I think it's possible. And I think right now we are uniquely positioned to make this possible because the American people need it. They've been asking for it. And I think I'm a fresh new face, even though I have a gray beard, I'm a fresh new face that could be a fantastic outlet for this. I think I could focus everybody and I could work on everything to be able to get everybody involved in this. I can find the right people, I can source the right products, I can bring things together to make this possible. But it all has to start with you putting this out in front of other people, maybe a couple million of your friends, and maybe somebody at Stellantis will reach out and say, hey, crazy bearded guy, let's take a meeting. Let's have a conversation. We might be able to make this happen. I don't know. We'll see. I hope so. Make American Motors great again. I'm the man to do it. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you. Take care. Bye-bye.